First of all, thank you, Ron, for your service.
You're welcome.
As an immigrant who got a second chance in America, I know I wouldn't get that if it wasn't for your service. So thank you for that. Um, my question is, and do pardon as I was following the convoy by the truckers, but I lack of information or lack of coverage and not being my area of expertise. You spending time with the senators in D.C. Did it bring any result? Did you guys get any kind of even smallest response to where you might try again, or was it all just what they normally do, which is dodge the question and not really give you an answer?
Well, thank you for that question. Actually, the senators, I met with on a delegation with Senators Cruz and Ron Johnson, and they were extremely interested to the point to where Senator Cruz actually came out to our encampment and rode in a truck with us back to D.C. and gave us some private time. Also gave myself and others what it is that we have to do, uh, and the the fact that this entire debacle is tied to the state of emergency
Mhm.
and the state of emergency, the actual education that they gave us on what it is that we need to do. And I didn't stop with the convoy. I actually started a walk to try and involve people and to bring people to bear, because that's what the senators even said. Senator Cruz says, you want to make change in this country, you need to get to the people, and the people have to be seen and have to be heard to where the mainstream media can no longer deny that we're here.
I would agree with that. So let me follow with this question. Um, what could not we don't have to be truckers necessarily to get involved, or we don't have to be involved with the railroad industry. We're all Americans, right? What could what would be the best approach as all just Americans, everything aside, just Americans defending America? What would be the path you would suggest, considering you went through the convoy and all that? What would it be? Petitions? Would it be rallies? Would it be everybody showing up at the cab? What would be the best way to approach what we're about to face, which is worse crisis than we have ever experienced in America?
Again, thank you for that question. When I came back home from the convoy, which ended in the end of May, I started a program called Gray Wolf Walk. And with Gray Wolf Walk, one of the things that we have not done in this country to date is had a parade, if you will, of people against the tyranny of what our government is bringing down on us. And, we have had lots of movements, civil movements, but the states are where the power is.
Mhm.
So having all of the states getting together, getting out, being seen, because that's very important, as well as being heard and putting the pressure on their state legislators as well as their federal legislators. And that's where we're working with some bills, excuse me, some joint resolutions that are in the House. Right now, they're stalled due to the lame duck, which is why I started walking on July 2nd. And then just last week or a week and a half ago, I turned around and came back right after Election Day and just literally got home a few moments before this interview. And we're going to regroup. And in that regroup, I hope to be able to get to all Americans, all Americans. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, up the middle. It doesn't matter for any of that. We need to be seen and we need to be heard, and we need to go by the millions across this country and show them who they work for.